Okay. Hopefully, as I switch back and forth over and over again between the desk and the couch, the audio is okay. Hopefully it's okay. Hey, Hal. I tend to have to move the microphone and adjust a couple of knobs over and over again, and I don't pay attention. I don't remember this crap. I don't remember what my settings are half the time. Did the audio cut out? Why does the audio sometimes cut out? I don't know why it does that. Hold on, let me see if maybe it's on the wrong device or something. No. Let's try that again. Every while or so, like when it's starting up, it just says, oh, maybe you don't want to hear anything. Hey, Ghost. Hey, Fridge. No problem, Fridge. That's cool. I struggled to get started to stream because it is so... It's starting to cool down finally. Why is this taking forever? It just... My apartment heats up so much, and last morning this morning the weather was really good, so I had the windows open, but I let it go too long and my apartment baked. It seems like I need, like, at least a 4-hour window of AC blasting in order to get my apartment to cool down. Like, my energy bill is going to be absurd. I'm not thrilled about that. Not too much I can do about that. Just deal. Now we have audio. Okay, so there was classic Doom weapon pose. Yeah. Interesting, they don't show you what the cursor looks like in the examples. I think Enter the Gungeon did that well. Hey, Vito. It's good, yeah, I like it. I wonder how I'm gonna feel about the centered weapon. Does it fit the fact that I liked doing that in regular Doom? Or, you know, who knows, right? Damn, this thing is fucking... Some of these things are fucking huge. I guess all of them are a little bit big. Kind of like this, though. This is sort of where my head would be if I'm aiming down anyways. If I'm aiming down the,
None could stand before the Horde, but the Doomslayer. Despair spread before him.
Oh, dude, what does the BFG look like?
Striking fear to the
Oh, it's like angled. Well, I guess because I can't. I have no ammo. Oh. Meow.
depths of the abyss rose the Great One, a champion mightier than all who had come before.
I like my chest guns. Chest guns are neat. I wonder if it's, I wonder if that last encounter that I had was checkpointed or not. I don't know. Hey Cypher, thanks for the resub. I'm gonna have to switch to Twitch alerts or something for a while in order to get resub notifications. I'm gonna have to break down and say fuck it, I'm using that. I don't want to use Twitch alerts because I feel like that means I won't work on my chatbot, but I'm gonna have to because I don't want people to feel bad that they're not newly subbed because it doesn't pop up the notification. Otto had said that often. He said that more often than not, the weapon being centered was a good enough reticle, and I don't believe that for a second. Having a dot is still important. I like the centered gun though. I don't know. It feels right. I'm hoping that it feels good in combat. It certainly makes me feel better for at least until I shoot, and then we'll see. That way? What opened up? I'm pretty sure that's one of the deals for the classic levels, but... Where might it be? So this is where... That's the lever. I wonder if it shows in the map when you've opened it. Okay, well. Hey, Zen. How's the week been? It's been better. I've been sleeping a lot better. I'm still trying to get used to that whole, you know, be an adult, sleep at a regular hour kind of. Thanks for the resub soon. I've been struggling with sleep forever. And now I'm finally getting to the point where I might be on a regular sleep schedule, which means I'm on a regular stream schedule, which means a lot of very positive things. I'm gonna try to get back to exercise pretty soon. Take care of myself. Where is this? I don't want to advance to the next area. Did I? I didn't really struggle with the combat too much. I mean, I probably could have played it on Nightmare instead of Ultraviolence. If a lockpick fails and there's a red X, you're fucked. You'll have to pop it. May have switch schedules. Are you mostly night? Because I'm trying to get out of that. I feel like day and night schedules. I feel like a traditional day schedule for me is better. Typically, you only want to use the lockpick if you're conserving keys and skipping brown chests, especially. I already went through this. Hello. Slept from 8 AM to 5 PM. That seems how I. That's more or less what I've been doing prior to, I guess, a week or so ago. Now I can do another ammo. I probably should have been relatively even with these, maybe favoring health, but I went ham on the health. First time in hell? No, I've been in hell a few times. Here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, excellent. Perfect. I bet you these animate too when you pop them. They're not animated, which makes me a little sad. There's no sound that doesn't do the kind of sound to it. That makes me slightly sad. Oh, what? Come on, don't give me that. Make it hard to notice, little bastard. I can't open this though. How's the campaign? I like it. I think it's good. Aww. They don't even remotely animate the way they used to, or sound the way they used to. That makes me slightly sad. I'm gonna be playing at some point. At some point, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play Doom 64 via, you know, some some version of the Doom engine port, something or other, you know, some... Let me get out of all this. This has inspired me to want to play some more Doom, and I think Doom 64... Doom 64 I really, really liked. I know some people may not necessarily like it, but I probably won't get around to Doom 64 for a while. But it's on my list. It's it's my favorite. I kind of want to say it's my favorite Doom game. I like the style of it. I don't remember. I don't know if I could assess the levels being better or worse than any of the other Doom games. I like the sounds that the monsters made. I like the sounds the weapons made. I like the visual style for everything in that game. Yeah, you can turn off the motion blur. I turned it all off. Otherwise, like, you see how I'm looking right now? Oh, on PS4? I have no confidence in the console versions of this game. The motion blur was agonizing until I turned it off. You can tell they interpolate. They heavily, heavily interpolate environment settings. This, I think, is where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, this is the patch is why I'm able to well, I have my gun in the center of the screen. I don't think motion blur is bad, but I think it needs to be like per object rather than camera. Camera motion blur is the big thing that I don't like. Like, per object motion blur is fine most of the time. It depends on the game that uses it. What do I think about the VR uprising? I wish I had a Vive, because I wouldn't mind dicking around with it. I don't know if I don't think it's worth the money right now, but if you have access money, it's a very fun toy, it seems. Guess I gotta go down. Maybe there was a teleporter. I don't think camera motion blur probably ever has a place, except for in cinematics. Because in gameplay, all it does is make it difficult to see what you're looking at. So this was the yellow key. Oh, up there. How would I get up there? This is what I get for forgetting where I left off. Well, that's good, Sen. I really enjoyed the tacos I made earlier. I should have taken a picture, but I was too busy eating them. And then food coma. I will admit, besides the heat, part of the reason why I didn't start on time was because I was full of taco and it was good. Like the move and connect. I think what's going to happen is that the technology is going to mature so many times that so there's the only way out is through the yellow key door, and then like this whole area seems to have nothing else to do. So I should go this way. But there's this gate that I can't seem to pass. Oh wait, we're getting much closer to where I need to be, I think. There's probably a button or something around here that I keep missing. No, it's still in the next room. So, there is a hole in the, like up there, but how? This is probably some extremely elaborate puzzle I'm supposed to solve. This isn't as simple as shooting everything. I love that the animation moves to the side. That so much reminds me of regular Doom. There's no, like, grip points I can find. Or, well, you know, rocks jutting out, I guess. There's not really grip points in this game. Because PS4 is more affordable. Well, yeah. Not only are the Move controllers not included, as far as I remember. Oh, is this something I'm supposed to... No, I already got that one. Not only do you need the Move controllers, but they don't include that. So the price is about the same, and I hear the PSVR is lower quality. So, I feel like I'm locked off, though. Unless... Oh, maybe there's a teleporter that I missed. Let me go back to one of the other rooms. I think I went through a teleporter and got lost. I'm pretty sure there's going to be another teleporter floating around, and that's what's not on the map, and I need to find, like, one of these deals. Like, I don't know if it would ever really take off, but I feel like if you jump on the platform now, you're gonna risk everything becoming obsolete. Like, your version of the technology is probably going to be obsolete by the time it takes hold. Yeah, I wanted to play Elite Dangerous with a Rift, but unfortunately, the lines became like 2 hours long, and I'm like, I have other shit I want to do, so fuck it. You know, they would have sold a lot more if they had shorter lines. So where might be another teleporter? Maybe it was on the other side and I missed it. I'm 99% sure there was another teleporter floating around. I just don't think it's on the map anywhere. I can't be doomed. I mean, well, technically I can, but... You know what I mean, damn it. I have to have a reasonable way out. Wait. No. Did I break a trigger in the game or something? Maybe I did. Maybe that's supposed to open up and it didn't. Maybe that one teleporter is supposed to open and it doesn't because I broke something. Wouldn't that be something? I think I may have soft locked the game because I would be very surprised if I wasn't supposed to go through... Where is it? I would be very surprised if I wasn't supposed to go through this. I've already completed all the fights here. There's a button? I don't see any buttons, that's for sure. The objective that I'm supposed to go to, which I can't seem to find the way to, is all the way over here. Which I thought this was the next place, but the place I'm supposed to go to is about there. And I don't see, like, this thing, this little thing on the corner, I think I looked at, and I didn't see anything. Yeah, there was just like an item or something here. So, and I got the cell. I feel like I should be able to get up there somehow. But as far as I can see, I don't see any place I can jump onto. And I can't, like, shoot down the cells or anything. So I did a fight here, and I opened up this, and I got this crap. So now I don't quite know a way out. Like, I activated this guy. I don't remember when I activated that. So I don't know... I could swear that this is supposed to open up. I don't see any buttons or anything, though. Want a hint? Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know if it's obvious or not. Do you know where I'm supposed to go? I'm guessing you probably know where I'm supposed to go. But I did, and I hit the switch on this thing. See, the switch has been hit. So, unless there's another floating pillar... then I don't know. I feel like I actually soft-locked it, somehow. I fought it all the way through all this stuff. It's been like 20 minutes and I haven't shot anything. Doom Guy must be freaking the fuck out. So... I think maybe I soft-locked it. Where did I hide the bodies? I hid them in your closet and under your bed. I never thought Doom Guy would be Scottish. That might be actually a really good spin on the Doom Guy. Damn, I soft-locked it. How fix? That's what I want to know. How fix? Let's go die. That's really slow. Alright, let's try that. Let's load a checkpoint. He's actually... Yeah, that sounds right. I feel like I've heard this before. How Doom Guy and BJ were they're related. I got this dude. This opened up. Can do this fight again. Hey, Minecrafter. Hopefully it won't break in the same way. It's a little difficult to see what I'm doing because the weapons are too far, are too high on the screen, percentage-wise. Well, I went through the everything to do that. Oh, insult to injury, please. We just got started. All right, let's have a do-over. I'm probably going to disable having the gun in the middle just because, as cool as it is, I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. They cover too much of the screen. It's too far up for the bottom of the screen. Well, not like I got anything done. I kind of liked, I sort of kind of liked, the sound effects for the Doom 3 Berserk power-up. And, I think I like that more than any of the other Berserk stuff in the Dooms. Just that constant, like, up and down, oscillating, warbling scream. It was just fucking awesome. Okay, as much as I really kind of like, I like how it looks. I don't. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Except for, you know, if I'm doing this. At least the good thing about this design is it gets out of the center of the screen. It gives me a circle in the center of the screen where I can adjust my aim accordingly. Man, they are exploding a lot of things. I think I understand. Have I ever played Serious Sam? I played, Serious Sam HD something or other. I double jump half the time just because I really like the, I like that jump. That is just so perfect. Serious Sam seemed to be just too sloppy. Jesus fucking Christ. Just imagine if I had haste stacked with this. Oh god. I bet him punch to punch and fuck the shit up. Pacing in the game is so good. You're gonna get a piano and start learning? What inspired you to do that? I would love to learn an instrument, and I think keyboard, piano, anything would be really the best choice. Not only do I have the same, you know, is it just a different set of finger motions, but the Gauss cannon does not even remotely ever become useful. It's too slow. It needs to be faster and weaker, or I don't know. It's just too slow. The firing speed is just like agonizing. It's bad. Let's see. So this one activates. Hey, this is way back, and this is way back. You wanted to play. You haven't had the time. You found the time, so you're confident you can dedicate to it. I guess at least if you get a keyboard, like a MIDI keyboard, it's cheap. If you get a piano, I don't know. Pianos could be rough. Yeah, I heard the siege mode is good, but I'm weary of stopping. If you need to melt big enemies, yeah. That's probably where it shines. I don't remember what the other update for it was. '61 key. What, so you have what, like a MIDI keyboard? I figured the investment would be like $100 to $200 for like a MIDI keyboard. You get the right cables and everything. The skulls are your keys, in the hell areas. Instead of actually getting keys, you just get skulls, you just mash into doors, and that's your keys. It's basically the same system that, that older Doom would use, where you get this little glowing skull. And that would be your key. Well, that was a nice touch. I mean, you know, keys wouldn't have any purpose in, you know, hell, and that's about as much logic as Doom is ever going to give you. This honestly, I think, feels like the you know, with the exception of getting lost because I can't navigate for shit. This feels like the next, like one of the next big great masterpieces of FPSs that people are going to look forward to and look back to, I guess, as a reference for future stuff. And I'm hoping that there's supposed to be a ramp. Dang it. I'm hoping that they use this as inspiration for more games like Hexen and stuff. See, here's one of the key doors. So the blue key works on this. I'm hoping that more games are willing to just say, fuck it, let's just make it fun. Let's make all the interactions crisp. You know, fucking whatever, right? Don't put too much thought into it, just make it good. I'm not interested in the multiplayer stuff. There's always gonna be... That will never be a realm for me anymore. I will never be good enough for those games. I want to play Hexen 2 again. I did this? Too late, Hal. A new Hexen with this sort of art style, but tailored towards what Hexen is all about. would be fucking awesome. Hexen was amazing. And Hexen 2 was good too. Hexen 2 was a bit of a different style of game. I would love to replay Hexen 2 and probably Hexen as well. I already played a lot of Hexen. Should be on Source. Yeah, I'm running 960 by 540 at 3000K. So I need more keys. I like some of these areas where I like Doom did this a lot too. Is they often would not super often, but like you would find a key door very early in Doom. I actually I almost kind of miss making Doom levels, and I don't think there's any room for me going back to make any. I used to make Doom levels when I was, I don't know. I may have been like 10 at the time, or even no, probably like 7, maybe. I don't think I know of Exhumed. You know, the interesting thing about this is I feel like with the way that they set up the with the way they sped up some of the animations, I feel like they did something that was probably very good. They probably went and examined how everything felt, and were like, nah, speed it up. How does it feel? It feels a little better. Nah, speed it up. And it feels like they just at one point were like, fuck it, crank the shit to 1,000,000. And how does it feel? And they're like, feels fucking amazing. Tweak the animations to get rid of the bloat. And it's awesome, and I feel like that's how they went.
And in his terrible rancor between worlds, and through time, the Hellwalker found the wretch who shall not be named, but in his heresy was loyal to his evil cause. The wretch adorned the Doomslayer in a mighty armor, wrought in the forges of hell, impenetrable and unyielding, with sword and shield of adamantine strength. The Doomslayer set to banishing all that were left unbroken by his savagery to the void.
I'll read that later. Supposed to be the original dude? Who knows? I didn't read much of the story stuff. I like that they're not afraid to make the music good too. Yeah, they're very, 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 very good about having the music be responsive. Like, it is absurd how good, how just on point they are with the music. It is crazy. I really do hope that more games are inspired by this take on Doom, because this is just so well done. I like how you can't lock onto those guys because they're invisible. I'm kind of surprised how well the Cacodemons, initially they were too brown because everything was too brown, and then they went and changed that a lot. Wow, I just cannot aim. There's still at least a Baron or something floating around, I think. Or a Hell Knight. Oops, I just ran right into that, didn't I? Oh, they just give you one. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's the auto map shit. That's what it was. They always did. If you look at the the earliest art for stuff, it was either mega generic or just kind of silly looking. Does Snap Map have a like a hell palette, or is it all like corridors and shit? I wonder how complex you can make a Snap map. Ooh, fancy. Some of these areas remind me very much of Doom 64 stuff. Obviously, you have a bit more movement in these ones. It's a little bit of a waste of a BFG shot. That was probably the... Should have spent the BFG shot here. Not that I don't have more. And there's even a quad damage that I've been ignoring. I'm gonna wait until it gets hard before I... It would be funny as hell if they could pick it up. That would be something. I think the phases on the Mancubus look kind of bad. I think I liked the Doom 64 version of some of the monsters a lot more. Not that they're bad, they certainly were. The Doom 64 version just looks awesome, and it was ridiculous. That's it. I didn't even have to use the quad damage. Come on. Look at me being a resource hog in Doom. Oh yeah. I want to see. I'm hoping to find pain elementals though. In the version in Doom 64 shot 2 lost souls at a time, and it was awful and awesome at the same time. Where's the boast emote? I don't know. I don't normally have things that I feel like I'm especially good at or successful at. If it's not a shmup or if it's not, I don't know, some, you know... If it's not, like, certain Dark Souls PvP scenarios or whatever. I don't know. I guess I'll take this with me. Going back. This doesn't really last very long. I need to take those existing emotes and I need to redo them so they're more readable. I need to have like some pixel art or vector styling on it. Hello. You have a pretty big area you can work with here. Map marker's kind of bugging out. Oh, I see. Well, I was looking for a lever. Alright.
Yet as the mighty Titan fell, and dread engulfed the armies of doom, the demon priests of the blood temples laid a trap to capture this scourge of hell. Insatiable, even by the vanquishing of the Great One, the Hellwalker sought prey in the tombs of the Blood Keep, and blinded by his fervor, the lure drew him in. The priests brought down the temple upon the Doomslayer, and in his defeat entombed him in the cursed sarcophagus. The mark of the Doomslayer was burned upon his crypt, a warning to all of hell that the terror within must never be freed. There he lies still and evermore in silent suffering.
Hey, Murgo. Sweet. This is neat. Oh, that's not neat. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, yeah, I mean, you could probably go back and read half of the scrap somewhere. Enough rockets. Dude, the aesthetics of this game are fucking ridiculous. I have to keep saying that, like, it's look at this shit. Like, look at how good just the fucking rockiness of this is. And compare that to, like... Oh, so many great examples. But compare that to, like, even Darksiders. Its open areas were very height mappy. Dark Souls. All the Dark Souls games are missing. They don't do it this well. I'm just, wow. Like, you know, like... Now I can finally get siege mode, because everybody wants the siege mode. We'll fucking get the siege mode, see if it's any good or not. See how ridiculous that is when I get it.
Must not reach.
Damn, fucking awesome. It's the icon of sin. Oh, dude! It fucking... It produces, the cube things. Dude, check it out, check it out, check it out. Does that do that because I fired into it? Or does that do that all the time? That was the same texture it used to use, too. Well, the same, you know... Does that only happen once? It only happens once, I think. That's an Easter egg. You shoot a rocket at it, and the fucking the spawning thing shoots out. Oh, that's awesome! I'm so glad that they put that in there. Oh, that's super great. If it lands, oh, it might have. Yeah, it did actually. Okay, so at the end of Doom 2, I need help. Hold on a sec. At the end of Doom 2, let's see here. I think this is what came out. Shit, what's that? Hey, Bork. Try the siege mode deal. Oh god, that's not even remotely worth it. Unless you have like lead up time, or if you can modify siege. You probably can modify it to where you can Is a Doom figurine? Okay, I'll have to look for it. Next time I get over there. I'm guessing happens once mean that I can go back up there and do it again. Okay, so I got siege mode. Let's see what this is all about. This one. Oh, I guess we'll do both of these. Have I seen the... I keep asking... I need to read an article on that, Murgo. Can somebody on Discord ask me to post, Is it today, actually? Is it coming out today? When is it? July 1st? I might post a small article on that, but I think, positive things. Yeah, and it even makes the sound! Oh, that's super cool. Where does that go? Okay, over there somewhere. It even explodes. What date is that? Oh, I guess Friday would be, July 1st. Where did that go? Cool, thanks. Thanks for the message. I know they're waiting for me with the hype music, but I want to find little Doom guy. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. It just... Oh, awesome! Quit fucking up my Cacodemon friend. Don't kill me. Oh, that's awesome. Look at this shit. You gotta watch him have a little battle. I'm glad that they kept that in, that enemies can decide that they hate each other. I never get a chance to shoot that shit. I don't know what the best, I guess maybe you just need to use it as a sniper. Well, at least I got a chance to see that shit again. The rocket into the... I have a lot of suit tokens, Increased charges. Oh, alright.
He must not reach the crucible.
I just find that to be super cool. I guess you can't shoot it. Oh, that's super great. I love that that's a thing. What the... Oh, never mind. That was just the back of a cacodemon. Holy shit, they're fucking eating each other and shit. That's amazing. Where are the big things? Oh, I guess you replenish a charge at a time as well or something. I would doubt that you would replenish like 3 shots at a time. That's pretty good for damage. That actually does some good damage. That is quite something. Find that Doom guy. Where did he land? Shot out way the fuck off to the side. What's up, Snow? Heard Slurpee core? I mean... Hello. Doesn't kill it. I guess it's... Whoa, it does, I guess. What did I just press? What did I press to make that do that? C? D? Pistol? No. I don't want to do a pistol only run. That would be way too hard. Let Lobos do that. I play games to enjoy them, not to do... I don't enjoy speedruns. I know Lobos enjoys some of that. Spectres are somewhat tough. Is it worth $60? I think it is. Assuming you're not like strapped for cash. I mean, I think there are other games that you can play for longer. I think that the quality of the experience from day to day will not be as high as this. It's on sale until like tomorrow. Or no, it's on sale until the 4th. It's like $35. I knew I wasn't gonna make it. I should have just whipped out the BFG as soon as I realized shit was going downhill. For console? I think on Amazon it was cheap. But I mean, if you're playing Doom, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people will really enjoy playing a lot of people seem to enjoy these games on consoles in a way that I don't think I ever would. Like, Amazon had a pretty big sale at one point. I wonder if I can chainsaw. Oh, dude! Holy crap! It costs like $5 or $6 to do though. So this is the entrance into the. That is such a goofy perspective. I never got the whatever, I don't care. I don't know what causes you to get more chainsaw ammo, except for I just happened to do so, and I don't know what causes that to happen. This seems very final boss. I kind of wish there was a more elaborate battle in front of the Icon of Sin. Crabs. Oh, rock monster. Crab rock monster. Parasite. Crab rock man. I wasn't sure if there was when you upgrade your ammo. Oh shit, well I would have done that a lot more often then. Shit. If I need one big hit while he attacks, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know of a way to dodge that. This feels very undoomy. I mean, I don't really know how a Doom boss battle would work, per se, rather than just having big enemies with shit tons of health, which is really what Doom is all about. I mean, oh god, wow, that just fucks you over. Try that again. I didn't really get the hang of that right away. Bork, here's the thing, Bork. Like, I'm not looking for you to tell me everything about the game. I'll either figure it out or I'll fucking face mash through it. Like, it's really super fucking rude to just tell people what to do at all times. Like, some of it is gonna be like, some of it is gonna be just a lot of like, rhetorical questions, I don't really want the answer, I'm just wondering aloud to myself. Like, I'm even writing an article on backseat gaming, that I'm hoping I can put the video at some point. Where, like, part of the enjoyment of games is kind of the discovery process, having the ability to kind of experiment. Hey, Light. And part of the fun of watching. I have a bunch that I've written and I unfortunately just never finished. I wanted to record them for videos and I just never got around to it. So a chunk of stuff is on the WordPress, but it's mostly just blog posts. Oh, really? We're doing this? I can double jump into these. This is very, like, very video gamey. Now he gets more health for some reason. A chunk of it'll be on the blog, the WordPress blog, where I wrote. I until the beginning of the year I was writing newsletters somewhat regularly. Yeah, it's not missing. A little bit more damage to him than he did to me. I don't think that's worth the health risk. seems like you have to do it early in the jump. Oh god. Dodging some of those attacks is very weird because I don't know if they lead you. You know, like I don't know if I don't know if they're in a set pattern or arc. Oh, I know what it is. If they jump. I don't know. I think that one leads you. Yeah, this is definitely my least. This is by far a boss that should not have been in the game. I feel like this was a boss that went into the game to make somebody happy. Don't have enough health to survive this part. This is on Ultraviolence. Wish I had more chainsaw ammo. I didn't get in time. It's a shame you can't dump the siege mode. I'm just gonna take damage or something. I guess there's a point when it just decides not to do damage to you. There might be a better way to get decent damage on this. Oh shit, I can fuck this shit up. I missed the opportunity. That's one. It's not gonna work. I wanted to give it a shot. Maybe I could do it while he's weak. Hit it with a chainsaw and it would do it anyways because he was weak. So they actually regenerate a bunch of health when that happens. Yeah, it's work. I definitely think that boss didn't really add anything to the experience. It wasn't bad once you learned it, but it's not a Doom. It's not Doom. I don't know. It felt like a World of Warcraft boss or something. I'm not killing a Mancubus with a freaking... with a pistol, no.
Contain the power of the well. We have a plan to send you there. Vega will walk you through the process.
Doom music, throwback music, just calling it. This one in particular, you recognize from the second or third level in Doom 1?
This is my primary operating facility. It is where I was created and where my core processing unit is maintained. It takes approximately 2.4 terawatts of power to sustain my operational capabilities, but it has been decided that we can use that power to send you to the source of the portal. I will not survive the procedure and am unable to self-terminate, so I will walk you through the process. All interior and exterior facility doors have been secured. You will need to begin by finding a way in and disabling the security systems.
Lit, please. I already went over the whole... man, I've got to make that video, like, fucking immediately, because there's so many people who want a backseat. It is absurd. And nobody understands, and I feel like at least I'll reach a few people if I make it... If I present it in a way that people can digest it passively, rather than this back and forth of, like, oh, somebody says something, and I have to... It's just obnoxious. It's like, I guess I can understand it. Well, I'm writing an article, I certainly understand it. But, I mean, yeah, well, it's not just that you didn't know that you're new. It's like a lot of people don't know and they're new. And I'm not saying it's a problem with you. I'm saying it's a problem with, I think people don't understand sort of their perspective on, like, how people stream games, and it has nothing to do with you in particular. The only reason why it's even a thing for me is that it happens a lot, because a lot of people are new to Twitch. And a lot of people sort of don't understand perspectives on, like, how people like to play games and have their own discovery process and try their own things out. And one of the benefits of watching a stream on Twitch is you get a chance to watch that discovery process. You know, you get to share in that experience and, you know, sit there and root for the guy who, you know, might be taking forever to figure something out, and then they have that eureka moment, and you have that sort of, like, tension release of being able to watch that play out. And I think that's something that people can really enjoy, but I think people they haven't been introduced to that yet. Where most people kind of have this perspective of, like, they see somebody struggling, and their immediate response is to they think that they have the perspective that it's just going to help, right? And some people like to struggle and have that process. You know, it's satisfying to go through and you know, have an experience where you need to puzzle something out, and you attempt a solution, and you see if it works, and you kind of refine that. Like to experiment and to explore a game is really satisfying. And even, you know, some people just even go out of their way to spoil a story or whatever, and it's like, well, you know, that story spoilers are the easiest to understand, because people love to have, you know, that. People love to go through something and you know, have the ups and downs of whatever the story is playing out. But when it comes down to sort of mechanic spoilers or how you play through the game, I think people don't understand it as much, because I think people see that as somebody just wants help. I guess it's down. People see it as just somebody wants help, or somebody needs help, because that gets them to the next story experience, or the next point increase or whatever. And you know, that's something that to some degree society is kind of dependent on. You know, being warned ahead of time that something won't kill you, you know, in a early civilization is a good thing. But now, like, that it's not like a threat to life or safety or whatever, and it doesn't, you know, for example, manners, you know, knowing manners is a good thing, you know, and having people explain it to you is a good thing, partly because it's a social construct, and partly because, you know, you will benefit more by knowing it before you engage in the experience and make a mistake. Oftentimes, making a mistake in that realm is not recoverable, so it's good to know those sort of things ahead of time. But when it comes to playing a game, like, you have room for failure, and, you know, the satisfaction is being able to, you know, that's kind of like, it goes back to the basis of what play is, you know, from a societal and a even, you know, the same reason why animals play, because they, you know, they learn and they have the ability to practice an interaction. In an environment that has a reasonable amount of safety. That was a bit too easy. Is there another button I gotta press, I think? Yeah.
Primary neural security network offline.
Surely this whole thing, they didn't give me all these items for... No, there's something else to interact with.
My vital operating systems are now vulnerable. I recommend destroying my coolant system first. This will accelerate the destabilization.
No, yeah, certainly if there's game-breaking bugs or whatever, it starts to become more acceptable, right? But we're not even remotely in that case. You know, that boss that I was fighting earlier was not broken, it was just kind of dumb. That was not... Siege mode, I need to do whatever I need to do in order to charge it right away. Because the second you're standing still, you are fucked. Oh, yeah, I think it's supposed to be... Your reaction is supposed to probably be like that, Vega, or, Marrow. Vega is, you know, having that sort of, like, detachment of being a, effectively an AI telling you what to do, because it doesn't know self-preservation well enough. God. Still waiting for, I'm gonna start using the BFG again. I'm still waiting for a pain elemental to show up. I think they probably don't exist. I'm gonna find out when I'm done with the game, one way or another. Pain elementals were cool because they created so much chaos. They created indefinite chaos. They created a scenario where the longer time went on, the worse. If you didn't take action, the environment would get more or less and less habitable, so to speak. Yeah, I just said I was gonna whip out the BFG and I didn't. I wanted to get, like, survey the area before I did it, but I think I just need to go to town. Lit, if you want a really, really good example of sort of like how watching the discovery process is amazing, you need to watch Urban Orb play through Bloodborne, because I don't even like Bloodborne, but watching Urban Orb play through it has been great. There's even an Pain Elementals. Just all they did was they just floated around like a cacodemon, but instead of firing projectiles at you, they fired Lost Souls, and the Lost Souls would wander around until they're ready to attack. The other thing is that Lost Souls in Lost souls in the earlier Doom games didn't just die when they impacted on you. Oh god. I got mega eaten. So basically, and the Lost Souls weren't as, they didn't like home in as well. They just fired in a, like the Lost Souls when they attacked, they just flew in a straight line, and then you know you could strafe away from them. The problem is that they would build up. There might be like 50 or 60 in an area really quickly if you let them go. I think I'm fine with hopping another one. Oh, hello. Don't tell me that was it. I think there's gonna be another step. Maybe I really should have played this on Nightmare. As soon as I got the BFG especially, everything just became easy mode. I don't remember what the deal was with Nightmare. Nightmare had some extra thing. I know Ultra Nightmare is this. I probably will never play it. Regular Doom Nightmare, I think I would really enjoy playing though. And also this Doom. This is a first playthrough.
Should you find yourself caught in a level 3 demon contamination,
Did that door open up in order to let him get kicked through? Because if so, that's awesome. I also like how they addressed the concept of hit scan weapons feeling like shit, where all the enemies now just have rather than hit scan where you're just guaranteed if you're in their field of view to take damage. It's a fast projectile that you can dodge, but you know still can hit you pretty easily as well.
New security clearance required.
I don't know. There's a lot of little nice touches, even gameplay-wise, that I like. That's part of why I liked fighting a Cyber Demon more so than a Spider Mastermind, because Spider Mastermind just mashed damage on you, and you had to get around the room and get behind it and wait for it to turn and hope it didn't, you know, start shooting at you again. Cyber Demon, you had a lot of like good strafe behavior.
New security clearance required.
matters.
I like how sometimes items are placed in a way that looks like they're supposed to be there, rather than just like random pickups. The second time I've hit whatever the hotkey is. Hey, Angel. This looks like something I saw Otto do at one point. I saw him stream for a very short period of time earlier, yeah. He would BFG this, he would grab the BFG, do the other elevator, and toss a BFG shot for some reason. Probably because you have one, it just doesn't matter. This is one of the... I watched him randomly speedrun through a chunk of the game, and didn't really pick up too much on what was going on. Like, otherwise I wouldn't have watched. Like, if I felt like I was getting spoiled on it, then I probably wouldn't have bothered. This is on Ultraviolence. I think that was the highest level I could choose, maybe? I don't think I don't know if Nightmare was available. I don't know like Ultraviolence is what I played Doom, the earlier Dooms on, just because I didn't know if I could handle Nightmare.
Early tests of Vega's protoplasmic circuitry showed temperatures exceeding 1.2 megakelvins, 173 times hotter than the surface of the sun. To contain this heat, a massive supercooled structure was built to house Vega's...
You are looking at the only absolute zero cooling system ever constructed. It took years to perfect. Destroy each of the 4 coolant generators.
Core temperature
The
rising.
primary system should be now.
Had to be out of ammo for the one thing I needed for special missile stuff. Where's that little shit? You know what? I didn't get it anyways. No. I don't really care, I don't care to hear about... Like, I'm not really looking for secrets. I don't care about secrets. Bothering me with where a secret is or I missed one, I don't care. It just means that it's a hassle that people are trying to burden me with. Oh, I got eaten really nicely. One of the super shoddy ones was like, hit multiple targets simultaneously or something, and I'm like, oh god damn it.
Core temperature rising.
Oh, I know what the deal was. This is the thing where,
Core temperature rising.
it was something like, Otto was mentioning something, don't do them all at the same time, because something...
Temperature reaching critical limit.
I don't remember. Where's number 4? Aren't there 4 of these? Oh, smashing me against the ground there, the wall. Yeah. Oh god, jumping skills, like... I can't get the appropriate jump arc for this. I know there's gonna be another one floating around somewhere. Sure. People are getting chainsawed. I'm looking for the last one to see if it can spawn everything else. I think there's 4 of these things. What is it? The rule of boss phases are 3s, and the rule of things you gotta destroy are 4. Dude, the amount of times they get compared to Captain Sparkles is absurd. It must be a thing. It must be the truth. There's probably like 1 or 2 more random imps floating around or something. Either that or somewhere else is the last coolant deal. Oh, hello. No, we're making this interesting. So I'm gonna have to poke around. The remaining coolant dealio. They usually have good color language telling you where to go. What else upgrades? AoE burst something or other, shorter charge time, and move at half speed. I actually did soft lock the game earlier. I successfully did it. Believe it or not. I don't think I soft locked it this time. It's probably somewhere low. I've been browsing and looking up, but I haven't really been looking down. There's probably one in the very bottom center somewhere. Along with a power-up I don't need yet. Here we go.
Thank you. You can now move to where my core is located to complete this process.
That's very out of the way. Well, I don't know. It's out of the way for Doom. Where Doom's like, nah. Nah, we gonna shoot things. Kidding me? I don't need a stinking elevator. I can fucking jump to this shit. Well, wow, they require me to do it for cinematic purposes. Doom, what are you doing to me? I can grab that ledge. You guys are dumb.
The train below will take you to the entrance.
Oh, yeah. How very Doom-like. Don't fuck up the jump.
For you to gain access to my core, the demonic threat must be removed from the room ahead.
Oh, okay. I got it. Wow, that didn't AoE anything. Oh, you just randomly pop up. That's cool. The first time something is not animated in. When you can just mash the melee attack button twice, it's not too big of a deal. Oh god. Alright. Come on, Angel, don't tell me these things. I've got to make that video, and I've got to require, like, I wish I could say something, I wish I could do something like, have watching the video be required to watch the stream, although that would mean that nobody would ever watch, but I would love to have something where people could be forced to, well, I'm not looking for your opinion. In fact, one of the things that I was going to lead into talking about is, I'm working on this article, which is hopefully going to be a video, on backseating. And, alright, well, this is all over. I've been planning on, well, I don't need to know that, Angel. I've been planning on writing an article turned video on backseating, because I feel like people don't seem to understand that. That did a lot more shit. And people don't understand, like, letting people play a game for themselves is kind of valuable. And that acid is ridiculous. People saying something stupid now? I didn't even... Oh, hello. Got me from behind.
For you to gain access to my core, the demonic threat must be removed from the room ahead.
That takes forever to charge. I don't think haste makes that any faster either. Didn't. Oh, I think it doesn't have an animation, so it just does the melee attack anyways. Nope. A couple of these guys with animations. Hoping to get in on that. Oh shit, is that... Yep, that's not safe. Okay, apparently I can't grab on that enemy today. Yeah, it definitely isn't. It isn't like normal. It isn't like Doom 2 or whatever, even Doom 64. I'm playing on ultraviolence. They definitely ramped up the difficulty a bit. Because of how much there is to do in this area.
Access to my core. The demonic threat must be removed from the room ahead.
It's difficult to kind of get a beat on exactly what I need to focus on or how to resource manage or anything in this fight. Oh, no chainsaw ammo at all? Shit. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, they do lead you with the charges. That's interesting. They not only home in on you, but they lead what direction you're going. I think there's even a haste. Yeah, there is a haste. I think that same prop appears damn near at the beginning of the game. The remainder of everything. Oh, probably all down here. I think I've mostly cleared out everything. Yep. Seems like sometimes it just comes down to making a couple of really good moves, and that's all you gotta do. Oh, also, when you guys are banning people, can you make sure to, especially if you permanently ban anybody, can you be sure to put a reason down? Even if it's racist, bigoted, douchebag, you know, rude in response to vaccinating, whatever.
The vacuum of energy will pull you back through to hell. We have your destination set to the well's location. Now use the crucible to power it down, and the portal here on Mars will be closed permanently. They will not allow access to the well without a fight. But I'm sure that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
If there happens to be another cyber demon, I wouldn't be surprised. Big little cerebro machine here. Oh yeah, I don't play games any differently, even if I'm. Well, I don't suddenly become like angry rager, shouty guy, just because I'm playing a game like this. What makes me upset is when people backseat or say stupid shit.
Process is complete.
Thank you, Vega.
Interesting. I never thought I would see Doom Guy do that. That was extremely unexpected. I bet you it's going to turn out if they do a sequel. If they end up doing a sequel, Vega's going to be a significant part of it. Maybe Vega will be like just jammed into a piece of flesh and become some sort of like, biological computer at that point. The funny thing is with this foliage here, in other games you would attempt to make this jump because it's like, oh, I just spawned here, right? And there's some power-ups and whatnot. You jump in this, right? And you would just like immediately head bash into it and fall. And it's good that they were smart enough to not like, oh, what's the point of me colliding with this? I don't fucking know. Is multiplayer worth? I heard it's awful. I heard it's like Halo COD. I don't think anybody really plays it for the multiplayer though, or I guess maybe some people do. But Brandon played it at one point. Ironic, yeah. Well, I was just responding that like I definitely wouldn't. I agree that it's very strange having like somebody who's calm and not like all ragey playing a game like this. It's weird. It's like you'd expect Brandon to be screaming at it or Ty to be. Can't. Really. Ty to be just like super hype screamy. There were bottles for a second, not candles. Well, I mean, I would say Quake more so than Doom is what made multiplayer take off. Doom was sort of like the proto of that concept. I'd recognize this area. Check that out. This is one of the few areas that I saw auto in. I don't remember how the combat played out. You hate single player? Well, I guess I don't know. I feel like single player has a lot to offer, but I can certainly understand if some people don't care. There isn't a weapon upgrade you get. Quake 4 is old. Yeah. Try being 32 and those games feel recent. Where's another one? I want to hold on to that. There you are. Shit. Okay, I need to actually kill something. I don't have enough chainsaw ammo for that. Well, I feel like multiplayer gaming, from my perspective, multiplayer gaming has taken over the gaming landscape. Ooh, okay. That's not gonna work. Okay. Overwatch, I feel like, would be very repetitive. If you're looking for a multiplayer game with some diversity, it might be like The Culling or something. And assuming you don't want to go back to, like, Tribes where shit was interesting. Ah, Tribes 2 was amazing. They're probably never going to make a game like that again. Is this backwards? I think this is backwards. Yep, it's backwards. I think Otto said he had a lot of trouble with the pinkies. That's the sniping. Trying to think what other games are have some interest in diversity in multiplayer lately. Oh, I didn't get the kill from that. I guess it carries over anyways. Hey, Swiss. Some sort of long-term purpose? I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it's unlocking gear over time, but there's certainly no, like, world domination mode or anything for these types of games. Shit. Something needs to get chainsawed. Whoop, that's not a chainsaw. That's what I get for just sitting there just, like, mashing fingers on the keyboard, hoping for the best. I guess to be fair, they're relatively close to each other. It would be cool, though, if there was reasons to, like, I definitely feel like very few games have really done that recently, and it was the thing that RTSs did a lot at one point. Nice, Minecrafter. Hopefully, it's something like I would love to be able to play music and shit. It's 4 out of the 5. I need one more, and I get I don't remember the group targeting stuff. Oh, when did I pick that up? I must have not noticed it. I didn't even know there was a Berserk power-up here. I guess I must have jumped into it or something without noticing it. I tend to, mentally I processed the Berserk power-up as being a lost soul. I just see a fiery, like a floating fiery skull head deal. Alright, we're good. PlanetSide looked okay. I don't remember why I remember it running like shit. That was the big thing. I had a... The funny thing is that there was sort of talk that, like, before it was optimized, you were better running it on like an... At the time, it was an i7 39... No. 3930K, and the funny thing is I ended up with a 4930K. I never went back to it, and I also probably I think I didn't even have a. I think I was on a GTX 460 and a Phenom 2 X6 1090T or something, and now I'm on the 4930K and a 980, and I went from 8 gigs of RAM to 32. So maybe it would actually run at a reasonable frame rate instead of like garbage. Does anyone? I think teleporters can be if you know how to strategize around them, and the speedrunners might put them to good use. I think it might be something they put in to appeal to the Quake guys a lot. It's loud. I wonder if there's a challenge relating to these guys, like, there we go, yeah. Achieving it is just not a thing. You could probably only really do it in some of the challenges. What is that? I wonder if I can make that. That seems ridiculous. It's probably somewhere I've already been to. No. Check this out. They might let me do it. Oh, they just kill you instantly on landing. That's like Dragon's Dogma, where you can make the jump and they're like, nah, fuck this, you're out. Well, they just give you a health tax and make you shit out blood. They let you live for Dragon's Dogma. Most of the time. I'm gonna try that one more time, because that's gonna be interesting. I've also got this, I guess. Let me try this again. I know you can make that jump. Oh, I see. Before you even land, they actually they have a death plane right above that spot where they kill you. I want to try that one more time, because I think so rather than killing you, they let you get your hopes up first. Ah, yeah, I fucking made it. It even my Gibbs landed there. Oh, level this. Just put a rock in the way to where I can't do it. Don't make it look like I can do it. I mean, it's better than invisible walls, I guess. Ish. Well, I don't know. It'll be about the same. Hey, Nicholas. I need to make a better Twitch emote thing with the Mask of the Child doing that. Everybody's doing it. I should smoke and jump off bridges. You should too. Grr, get out of here. I jumped off bridges before it was cool. Don't open up your mouth. You close that disgusting thing. Almost bounced off a ledge there. I think there is some sort of weak point or targeting benefit or something for enemies. I don't know what it actually is, but there is something. Dang it. Hello. Excuse me. Oh, I just did right into the microphone too. I'm sorry. I just realized where the mic. Normally the microphone is to the other side. Now my arm hurts like a motherfucker. I got instant revenge. Oh, go ahead and permaban Pedrino, whatever. Maybe he's gonna be a stupid douchebag because he doesn't like the moderators. Yeah. That's not how you respond to being moderated. And if the mods are busy, then I'll do it. There really wasn't much to kill with this berserk, or not berserk, with this spot damage. Ooh, that double jump. I don't even know what's down there, but that double jump prevented me from hitting it. This seems like some Korn music right now. This is heavily inspired by Korn. It happens. People get all upset because they don't like being moderated. My moderators have been around for years. I trust them because they're, you know, they've been around long enough to know. And why have people been so salty? Probably because Doom. My guess is that any FPS is going to attract a less mature audience, as well, especially like one that has such like that edgy presentation style as Doom does. Fucking, you want to teleport? That's a teleport. Oh, we can't have that. Everybody loves conflict. Collector's Edition for Doom, or what? I didn't even know they had a Collector's Edition for Doom. What's even in it? Well, it's not the internet. It's like, it's two things. It's humanity loves conflict, and the younger and or more immature you are, the worse it's gonna get. I mean, I don't know. And then, like, games that games that are simpler, especially, and more visceral, are going to attract that crowd. I don't know. That's the way it works. You know, if like you're not gonna get like if I stream Civilization, right? You're not gonna get like the same stupid, you know, immature kid crowd because you have to think more. It's a slower paced game. I was hoping to get that. There we go, much better. Oh, you're getting chainsawed, eat that. There's an achievement for that? Hey, yeah. Yeah, Minecrafter, you're no longer allowed in the channel anymore after that. Oh, who cares, Cypher? That's better than, you know, some idiot screaming at the mods. I'd rather go, you know, have to say, well, if you don't care to watch the game, get the fuck out. Rather than, you know, some people getting upset because they don't like being moderated because they're rude or whatever. There's one last dude, and I feel like I should just fire a BFG shot and let it go wherever. No, Sen. We don't get that far. We don't cross that line. If we have to ban somebody because they're if somebody comes back after getting timed out for a bit, and the first thing they say is something stupid as hell, they're banned. They're banned for life. They're not coming back. I don't want that kind of, like, even if I have fewer people on my channel, I would rather that than have a larger crowd of people like that. But I mean, you know, technically the channel is better off because, you know, if we weed out that shit early, we don't have to deal with it as the channel grows. The channel grows a little more slowly, but we don't end up with the situation where people think that's okay. Yeah, Ty's the first person who said it. For sure. But Ty is also in a better position to say that than I am. Ty is way more... he's able to support himself through streaming. I'm not able to. And the only reason why I'm okay with potentially throwing away valuable income for that sort of thing is simply because, like, if I grow as a streamer to the point where I can support myself and I have to do that for it, I'd rather just get a regular job. If I have to deal with if I'm stuck dealing with people who are shitheads and that's my tax for making the stream grow, that's not worth full-time streaming for. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, well that's not a new thing though, Ducky. Parents always will just buy the kid whatever they want to shut them up, rather than, you know, evaluate the content that the kids are being exposed to, you know. And it's not that, you know, it's not that being young means that that type of game is wrong for you. Because when I was young, when I was like 7 or 8, I played Doom 2 and I think probably the original Doom as well. A lot. But I also kind of wasn't a huge fucking asshole either. I mean, I was certainly like ruder and less mature when I was younger, but to some degree, it sort of self-corrected itself anytime when I was rude or whatever, because the repercussions were much more immediate and more severe. Like, kids nowadays, like, people are so busy ignoring people who are rude rather than calling them out for being idiots. I gotta get that. I thought that was for a second. I thought that was armor. Rather than you know, rather than getting called out and getting punished if you're an idiot, even in online interactions, like they used to, nobody even puts in the effort now. I never used the grenade. I feel like the grenades are almost vestigial. It's backwards vestigial. They put it in because 100 gamers expect it, rather than leaving it out because there's no purpose in having it.
He must not be allowed.
Let's try this again. Probably should have whipped out the BFG more frequently. Yeah, it's Cypher, I don't even know, like... I think it's one of those things where, like, kids experiment with what to say and try to see what sticks and look for a reaction because they don't know any better. Aw, invisible wall, please. And that's kind of like where the job of somebody who sees something like that is not to just like, okay, let's lie, this guy's an idiot or whatever. To say like, hey, like, it's either rude or that's stupid as hell. Like, what's your deal? Oh, hello. Oh, I wanted the kill. I'm not sure if the impact is worth it or just letting it aggro stuff. Can't get up. I can't climb. With Berserk, I have. Oh, here we go. I was about to say. Oh, let's not bring up politics. I have a thing in the rules specifically talking about that and explaining why I don't want politics discussed in the channel as much as possible. I want to avoid it. Politics are a really nasty subject because what ends up happening is that everybody has different viewpoints, regardless of whether or not one or the other is valid, or many, you know, not just two viewpoints, but it's just, you know, regardless of what the viewpoint is and what validation or reasoning there is for it, nobody's going to agree, and people are going to get upset at each other for not agreeing. You know, it's something that people can inherently just not agree on. Well, if everyone has the same opinion, there's no point in discussing it, though. It's just a bunch of circle jerking over an agreement, you know? Where's the remaining target? buzzed my head. Ooh, not one of these guys. Do not want, I guess. Regardless of religion or politics, though, I don't think, you know, I think regardless of the perspective anybody has on any of that stuff, you know, the core problem that we're having with a lot of like behavior in Twitch is just that nobody calls people out for being jerks and idiots and stuff. You know, regardless of your upbringing or your beliefs, you know, I think respect can be applied everywhere. But I also think that people are genuinely ignorant of how to behave, and if nobody tells them, then how are they going to learn? Like, humans at their root are animals, and until we learn how to exist in a society which is constructed arbitrarily with rules, that aren't just like, I want to feed, fight, and fuck, you know, that's not something that you inherently are born knowing. You have to learn it over time. Some of it is your upbringing, but if you know, whatever part that you don't have that you need to fill in is something that, you know, it helps a lot if people say, hey, like, that's not right. What are you doing? Like, that's not a good thing to say. Trying to think of a build you actually want to play a lot. That's gonna be tough. Dark Souls 3 doesn't have a lot of great, viable build variety. I've been trying to come up with something, though. I don't have a good answer for that. I don't know if anybody does. Let's just clear out the mess, figure where everything is. Most of it's the other way. Hello. Not even worth using this, but we'll go ahead. I feel like there's very little sound for the quad damage. It's not like Quake where it was very heavy. Something is murdering me from a distance. Oh, okay. I know what it is. The green piles that the cyber mancubuses leave are fucking ridiculous. The damage they do is completely out of control. Oh, you know what I realized? I've got like 1 million of these weapon tokens. I wonder, Oh, also, I think some of this shit is like fire or something. Standing on it must be like lava. I don't know. I don't seem to be like randomly losing health from that. Every while or so, I just take a massive fucking hit to the face. I should see if there's an upgrade to take no area damage. I'm getting very few of the visceral kills. And as a result, I'm not getting as much health as I need. Okay, we're gonna try this. I think it takes everything. No, it takes 5. It's very easy to feel like, Doom has the best enemy terrain navigation that I've ever seen, with the best variety of enemy behaviors, and the highest frequency of that going on simultaneously that I've ever seen in a game. Well, 3 still has the randomly get hit thing as well. It's just a fact of life. You learn to deal with it. You learn what to look for. It's technically intuitive because it just means that shit is off by a bit, and you have to sort of, you don't really visualize it. You sort of just understand where you effectively have a ghost behind you that lags that they can hit. So if they swing at it, you better fucking dodge. I don't like it. I wish, I don't think it's practical. I don't think it's affordable, but I wish that multiplayer sessions in in Dark Souls were server client rather than peer-to-peer. Man, they just say, fuck it. You can have all the things. Oh, I was gonna say, it kind of looked like a body. Oh shit, you know what this is? I never really thought about it. You know what this is? This is the model. This is actually a reference to Doom 64. This is the final boss of Doom 64. That's now a pedestal for, if you look up the... I don't know what the hell the name of the thing was. This model is, basically, it's based on Doom 64. I never thought about that. I knew it looked familiar. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah. Wasn't it a Wraith or something? What was it called? I don't know. It doesn't say. I can worry about this later. I'll read this when I care. But yeah, that's, if you look up the Doom Wiki or whatever it's called, that's a thing. Oh, this looks very final. I think this might be the end of the game. Yeah. Yep, this has got to be the end.
They promised me so much.
That shit's just nuking me down, like, so hard. I have to work out some sort of strategy for this. I don't have the upgrade to the suit to, let me get the upgrade, there's an upgrade to the suit that gives you increased, acquisition range for items or whatever. I have been desperate for that for a while now. I don't think I have enough suit tokens for that. No, not that. Wasn't there a thing that did that? Apostate not looking for advice. Keep talking. I keep... The amount of times I've had to mention backseating. Wasn't there a thing that did that? Shit, I'm gonna find it. Maybe I already got it. Hold on. Self-preservation, area scanning stuff I don't care about. I guess not. Oh, you know what? It's one of these deals. That's what I need. Vacuum. I have plenty of ammo now. I have enough. Well, actually, you know what? Dazed and Confused I don't need anymore. There we go. I forgot about the stupid rune thing. I guess you can't. I guess you have to duck that. Or something at the second half. Yeah, you do. Out of the 2 times you need to duck at all in this game, that's one of them. That completely fucking destroys. That does so much. Oh, there's no ammo roll for that. That super nukes you. I don't know when it's going to start doing that electricity shit again. You know, I haven't even done yet. Oh, now I get rockets. Alright, I think we're good. Gonna keep shooting it until I'm sure it's dead. Hey Rox, thanks for the host. Oh, they arbitrarily give you a BFG shot. How's it going, Rox? I'm gonna have to apologize because we're just about to finish the game.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal.
Doom reference.
But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've watched your work. Come to understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story.
Oh, Rox. No worries.
Do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way. Until we see each other again.
They kind of allude to the tether leading you somewhere else, potentially run by Vega or something, because the tether is something that you need to have the technology to run, and it wouldn't be something you can run from hell. I don't think the tether can push you either. Or sequel, or whatever, you know, a continuation of the story. I gotta say, because this is all pre-rendered as a video, and they put so much effort into having the text like this, that kind of shows, like, a lot of respect for the team. And I'm saying this as somebody who spent over 7 years, I think 7.5 or so, working on games. Yep, Mansion, I did finish. I'll have to schedule something else for tomorrow night. I'm probably not going to do Euro Truck Simulator, even though it was fun. I feel like Euro Truck Simulator is a good morning game. It's not an amazing night game. Metal Gear Rising next week. Too social eating? Not tomorrow night. If I do it, it's probably going to be more so that I cook something less interesting, like I might just make, you know, make and eat something simple. Not a sandwich, obviously. Funny thing is, when I did that one stream when I built this computer, in the middle of it, I took a break and made a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I spent a long time building this computer simply because I tend to make it a social experience. And I try not to fuck up... I try to not fuck up things like jumpers and... the CPU that I have, mounting the CPU in the socket is absurd. The lever pressure that you need in order to actually... to close the stupid socket and put the heatsink on is absurd. And apparently that's a popular thing. I thought I was going to snap the CPU in half. Obviously my computer is still running fine ages ago, so that's not the case. Is the sandwich in the computer? Yeah, it powers it. It's instead of a CPU, I used a peanut butter jelly sandwich, or instead of a PSU rather. Mansion, you know what I look like. You think I'd ever let a sandwich escape? There we go. I love that this particular scene, it calls back to... Oh, they even animated it. Nice. Yeah, Pain Elemental Archviles were awesome. And awful. Like, the Archviles technically probably couldn't really exist except for... not in the form that they existed in regular Doom, because... the problem with Archviles is that they cover up your screen, for one, and the only way to avoid getting hit is to break line of sight. And I think that that might be too much to juggle otherwise. Yeah, I did see the reverse box art. I wouldn't mind a poster of that. I'm just gonna poke in real quick and see what restarted and snap mode. Okay, let me take a look at this real quick. I'm probably not gonna do anything special, but after this I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Hopefully there's somebody around I can raid. Lately, the stream landscape has been a little bit, a little pale, a little empty. I mean, well, not necessarily, Angel. I mean, other things are... I mean, if they percentage scaled up everything... If they percentage scaled up Archviles about the same speed that everything else is... When you think about projectile speeds, attack speeds, movement speeds, like take an imp for example, how fast an imp is, how many different things it does while like it has like 8 different throw projectile animations, you know. Okay, I guess okay. I thought it would take me right into like an editor or something. I just want to look at this real quick. But, like, the fact that there's, like, multiple melee animations, there's multiple there's, like, throw while jumping, there's throwing while moving, there's throwing while going backwards, there's stand throw up close, there's, you know, attack an enemy, like, throw a claw backwards to attack a target behind you, you know, open up a swing, you know, swing your, oh, this actually is a lot less, really? You know, they just I'm sure they could do something in their reinterpretation of the source material. What does this mean? What am I doing with this? So yeah, it seems I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this, but floor up. Interesting. You can place objects, I guess. Well, I'll be stopping soon anyways, now. Don't worry about it. Pain elementals would have to might necessitate a different type of lost soul that doesn't immediately attack upon seeing you or does not immediately die upon hitting you. Or you know what a pain elemental could do is create some sort of like portal, like they would spout out a Where's all this? View it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you have a lot of different things, but you're basically just snapping on a piece, and it's all, rather than the hell areas, you're just making okay, you're just making you know, corridor areas. But yeah, okay, well, that's fine. Well, I mean, I was just curious. It's not the biggest deal. Okay, let's take a moment and find somebody to raid. But if Paint Elementals created like eggs or something, or preliminary portals where the Lost Souls would come out, and maybe if the Paint Elementals, maybe if getting too close to the portal or something caused them to show up, so the longer you let them stay, the worse, the more shit you'd have to clean up, or I don't know. Let me, by the way, just to kind of, I wanted to explain what I was pointing out earlier in the screenshot. It's, there's a like the it's very difficult to understand from the sprite, but the creature I think was called the Mother Demon or something like that. This is the final boss of Doom 64, so don't click on it if you don't want to see it. But I felt like that was what was splayed out in those 3 areas where you had to turn off in order to get to the final boss. And I guess it doesn't look like I remember it, but then again, you know, it was Doom 64 ages ago. But one of, like, 3 of those things, which they're calling wraiths, were dead and splayed out and had something stuck into them. Yeah. Anywho, let me actually go find somebody to read. I don't know. There might not be anybody to raid. It's unfortunately, Twitch has been very just slow lately. Not a lot of people streaming, not a lot to watch. Doom 64, the sound design was actually really good. The style, like, it was actually not bad. Yeah, okay, I don't see anybody to raid, so I'm gonna call it. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I don't even know what I'm streaming tomorrow morning. Was tomorrow morning, was that more Euro Truck Simulator? It was, okay. So we'll be doing more Euro Truck Simulator tomorrow morning, and tomorrow night, I don't know. We'll come up with something. But anyways, I'll post it on the Twitter or something. But I'm out, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.